Hey everybody, welcome to Tween Scene. I'm Miss Cindy from the South Brunswick Public Library, and I'm back with another beaded creation. Today's is this super cute cupcake. Now, as you can see, just like with real cupcakes, you're definitely going to be able to make any sort of substitutions or variations. There are tons and tons of different ways, colors that you could do this, just in the same way as you could make a ton of different kinds of cupcakes. So I'm going to show you how to make a basic vanilla one with sprinkles, but you feel free to substitute with whatever colors you have or whatever colors you want. So let's get to it. All right, we're going to get started on our beaded cupcake. The things that you're going to need are a keychain or a hook, anything like that. You're going to need approximately 3 feet of cord or thread or yarn. I don't know that I would recommend thread because it's a little thin, but if that's all you have and you just want to give it a shot, absolutely feel free. So I have 1 red bead for my 1 red cherry. Here I have white beads. You don't have to use white beads. You can use any color. Since this is going to be the frosting of the cupcake, you can absolutely use whatever color you want. You can use brown if you want to make it a chocolate cupcake, or, you know, literally any color cupcake frosting that you can imagine, you can use. So for those, I'm going to give you a number, but you're probably going to need less than that, and I'll explain to you why in a second. So for those, you're going to need 17 of the white ones, but you're probably going to need less if you choose to go with the optional sprinkles. And you're going to need 18 of whatever liner color you want. I chose purple because I thought it would be cute. But again, you can use any color that you'd like. Now, I also chose just a few multicolor beads because I want to throw sprinkles in here throughout. So remember I said that you need 17 of these? But that's only if you're not using sprinkles. If you are going to use sprinkles, you would take out random ones, for example, and replace them with the colored ones. Just like sprinkles, they can go anywhere you want them to. I'm going to do a pink one here. But again, it's not something that you have to do. All right, so let's get started. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take your string, thread, yarn, cord, fold it in half, like so. You take the loop, push it through whatever keychain metal you're using, and you take the open side, the side that has 2, through the loop, and pull. You have a nice little knot here. If you saw my beaded penguin video, you also saw that I used tape to hold down the keychain while I added the beads, so I'm going to do that again. I may have ripped off too much tape, so now I just have to live with it. Okay. So you want to split these into 2, and we're going to start with our first layer, so we always go top to bottom, or at least we are for this design. We're going to start with the red cherry. Again, the red cherry is optional. You're going to push it through one side as well as the other, and then you're going to pull, and there you go. Now your first row of your cupcake will be 3 beads, so that's what we're going to do. If you see here, I laid them out in the order that they're going to be just to make it easier on myself. And actually, I should move these right out of the way. I'm going to put them here. 1, 2, and 3. Move the scissor out of the way. Now I'm going to take the second side and push it right through all 3 beads. And just like we did before, just going to go ahead and pull. You want to make sure they're tight, but not so tight that they start kind of curving on you too much. You want to make sure they have a little bit of room. And we're going to repeat the process. Row 2 has 6 beads. So I'm going to start with this side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again with the other side of the thread. I like to make sure that it goes very far through because sometimes the beads need to get pushed up a little bit and I don't want them to accidentally come out. So I want to make sure that there's like a nice amount. So we're going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is what I mean. They get pushed out a little bit here, so I don't want them to come out the other side because that's just going to be a losing battle. And through. Now that they're on both sides, just as before, you pull. The bottom one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to go through. I'm going to do them just a little bit at a time. It's hard to get the loop through, or it's hard to get the thread or the cord or whatever you're using through so many at once. If you can do it, absolutely go for it. I have a hard time. Okay, and again, yikes. I'll have to rearrange those in a second, but those are a lot easier to learn. All right, now that they're there, same thing with this. Push the other side through. Go 1, 2, that's 5, and then just 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so you have the top of your cupcake all done. Now it's time for the liner. So as you can see, I messed those up, but they're really easy to fix because it's just an even number of beads on each row, which is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 5. Now it's 6. All right, now you're going to take your edges, you pull through, go around and through the last one. So that's 1. Through and around the last one on the other side. This is a little harder because you have 3 in there at once. So now once you have that, you want to make sure to arrange them so that it looks roughly the way that you want. And you can just tie a knot on either side. That's 1. Doing just a very simple knot. You cut off the excess. And there you have it. A very cute, but not very tasty cupcake that you can hang on your keys or your backpack or anything that you'd like. All right, so that is it for me for this week of Tween Scene. But I hope to see you guys again next time. Bye.